Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. It's time for a wee pizza review. So this is one from Iceland and it's a brand that I've had on the channel before, but this is a new pizza that they've done and I want to give it a try. So this is Iceland takeaway pizza, stuffed crust, doner kebab. So, can't remember which one it was I tried on the channel before, but I did do one and I'm pretty sure it was the one with the hot dog in the crust. This is a cheese-filled crust. But I've had a lot of these. Like I've had their chicken one, I've had their sort of meaty feast one, I think there's a pepperoni one. I think I've just had the plain cheese one as well. I've had a few different ones. Not that I've tried them all on the channel, but I have had them. And yeah, they're really nice. I love the hot dog stuffed crust. That's amazing. You get that and have a tiny little bit of mustard for dipping. Mwah. Beautiful. But this is doner kebab, and I do love me a doner kebab, I have to say. So I figured we would try this doner kebab pizza, see what it's like. The last doner kebaby pizza that we had was that big one from Farm Foods. I can't remember what it was called, like Monster Pizza or something. It was good though, it was really nice. So I like a doner kebab pizza, hoping this one will do the trick. So let's read a little bit about this bad boy then. So it's a cheese-filled stuffed crust pizza topped with a spicy tomato sauce, beef kebab, Emmental cheese, red onion, and garlic sauce. I do like garlic sauce. The Emmental cheese, I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll try it. Sounds nice. Red onion in there as well, and it's a spicy tomato sauce, so it'll have a little bit of a kick. Yeah. I have to say it looks nice too and it smells amazing, so I think this will be nice. Let's have a wee read at the back of our books here. So we did this in the oven. Takes 18 minutes in a preheated fan assisted oven, which is fine. It's about normal for a frozen pizza, especially one with a thick crust. There's your list of ingredients if you want to pause the video and give them a wee read, but it's nothing particularly out of the ordinary. Nutritional information. So let's have a look. What have we got? So you've got per half a pizza oven baked or per 100 grams. So we'll go by half a pizza. I would say under normal circumstances you would eat half a pizza for dinner, have it with a side salad, or I would generally have chips. But yeah, that would be what you'd do, right? Although I tend to tan a whole pizza in one sitting myself. But that's just me, and I'm a greedy fat bastard. So, per half a pizza, 588 calories. Seems alright for the main part of your meal. That's that's actually lower than I was expecting, so that's okay. 21.3 grams of fat, 9.5 grams of saturated fat, so it's half your saturates for the day, which is okay if it's the main thing you're eating that day, I suppose. 66.6 grams of carbs, to be expected. It's a lot of bread. 5.1 grams of that is sugar, 6 grams of fibre, 29.4 grams of protein, so decent amount of protein, and 2.1 grams of salt, so quite high in the salt. So high in the salt, high in the fat and saturated fat, but yeah, it's pizza. It's lots of cheese and some meat, so we're not surprised by that by any means. And then there's another description here. It's 485 grams. Pizza base with a cheese blend stuffed crust, topped with a spicy tomato sauce, cooked beef kebab style, elemental, Emmental cheese, red onion, and a garlic style sauce. What does that even mean? Garlic style sauce, so it's not really garlic? It definitely has dried garlic and garlic in it, so it is garlic. Why is it a garlic style sauce? Anyway, they have a promise. If you're not happy with it, they'll cheerfully replace it or refund your money, and that's a promise. I've never actually phoned one of them. I'd like to phone one just to see if it works, if they actually will give you your money back. But that's an experiment for another day. And this was packed for Iceland Foods, Iceland Stores, blah blah blah, Dublin. I don't know if this was made in Dublin or if it was just that's where Iceland are. But there you go. It's a takeaway pizza, stuffed crust, doner kebab. Let's have a look at the bad boy then, shall we? I'll lift it up here for you. So there it is. Looks good, right? Big hunks of beef on there. The cheese. Onions. Smells amazing. I've got my trusty little pizza slice. Let's give this bad boy a wee choppy. There's something satisfying about chopping up a pizza. I don't know what it is. A wee bit of onion there. Right. Okay. Get ourselves a big slice. There it is there. So, this is the takeaway pizza stuffed crust doner kebab, new from Iceland. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? Try a bit of the crust. That is dynamite. That is so nice. You'll notice the toppings are really almost right up to the edge of the crust. So you're not just left with plain crust with cheese in it really at the end. You still get a little bit of the sauce, a little bit of the toppings when you go to bite the crust. Which is an underrated feature. It's not something you'd maybe consider when buying pizza, but when the crust itself has the toppings and the toppings are all the way to the edge, that makes a pizza so much better in my opinion. And this does that, and then of course it adds the stuffedness to the crust with the cheese. And the cheese is nice in there. It's a bit stringy, a bit gooey. It's warm. So the sauce is sort of tomatoey and it is spicy, so there's definitely a tingle on the tongue there. So I really like that spicy tomato sauce. It's really nice. The meat is lovely. It's well flavoured. There's a bit of the meat there. Let's just eat it in isolation. It's nice. It's beefy, but it's got all those like kebab spices on it, and it's kind of, the ends are kind of charred and a little bit crispy, which adds a lovely crunch to the edges. So the meat is well cooked. It's like tender and it's not like chewy or anything like that. As far as the Emmental cheese goes, I don't know. I'm not really sure what Emmental actually is. What kind of cheese that's supposed to be, but I'm not feeling like there's any weird sort of cheesy flavour in here. Nothing like that. So it's nice. It's got a cheesiness to it for sure, which I like. Excuse me, the old iron brew. And yeah, the onions add a little bit of crunch, a little bit of sweetness to balance it out. So yeah, overall, that is a banger. That is a great pizza. I would 100% have that again. I might just go out. I'm going shopping today. I might just go and buy another one because that is great. That has to go up there with my all-time top pizzas that I've reviewed. Yeah, for sure, because it's so nice. The sauce has got a lovely, it's spicy, but it's not too spicy. Like I always say, there's no point in having something spicy just for the sake of it being spicy. I mean, I'll eat some of that stuff on this channel for you guys mostly so you can get a kick out of it. But, like, it's not spicy just for the sake of being spicy. It does add that. It just adds a little bit of kick without going into overdrive. So you've got the tomato flavour there, the sweetness of the sauce and the onions. The meat adds a sort of savouriness, and the herbs all come together, and it really does taste like doner kebab, even though doner kebab is normally made of lamb, but that would be more expensive, right? But yeah, perfectly seasoned meat and great distribution of toppings, so you get a bit of everything in every bite. Even when you get to the crust, you're even still getting bits of the cheese and the meat as well as your crust. So the crust isn't too big that you end up with just crusts left at the end, which I hate. I hate having to eat just crusts because I don't waste my food. So if I've got a pizza and it's literally you get to the end and it's just crust, I'll eat it. I'll normally have to dip it in something, but I'll eat it. But no, that's beautiful. I don't need a sauce for dipping. Like normally if I dip my crusts in a sauce, don't need that at all with this. It's got enough flavour and it's got enough toppings going right up to the edge to that I don't need to do that. So yeah, A1. That is a beautiful, beautiful pizza. Delicious. Yeah, lovely flavours and great textures. That's a winner. That is a winner. But to be fair to Iceland, they do a lot of good stuff. And when it comes to pizzas, especially, they do really good frozen pizzas, and they're cheap as well. I mean, I think this was like £2, £2.50, something like that. So yeah, worth it. Well worth having, and I would definitely recommend you go and try this one. It was delicious. Well, that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And yeah, go on the channel, have yourselves a Snack Tube marathon. There's hundreds of videos on there now, and I'll put some links in the cards to some other pizzas that I've reviewed if you want to see some more pizza reviews. But just do your thing, man. Do your thing. And I guess I will catch you in the next video. I'll see you then. Cheers.